Lucky Boys Podcast.
I put 200 hours into studying TikTok and YouTube and all of these social media platforms for me to build that following. And at the time, it was undoubtable that TikTok's organic reach is far superior than YouTube. Far, far superior. We're talking like 50 times more superior.
How is that? How and why is that?
Oh, very simply because of the function of the For You page. So I'll give you an example. The average YouTube video is roughly 10 to 12 minutes long. Let's call it 10 minutes long. The average TikTok video is roughly it's like 9 seconds to 15 seconds. That's the statistical average. So if you just look at a viewer sitting in front of YouTube for an hour, he will probably watch 5-6 videos max, right? During that hour of sitting there. But the same viewer sitting for an hour on TikTok can literally go through 100 channels easily. So that's your difference in organic reach. The reach is far more superior because of how well spread out and how much viewers are introduced to new creators.
TikTok, people on TikTok have shorter attention spans.
Oh, sadly it's completely true. Yeah. And it's funny.
That's what I got from what you just said.
Yes.
Am I a little bit? Am I off there, or is that?
It's true. It's 100% true, and
Okay.
that reflects in my content creation as well. I have to work so much harder to make sure that I deliver a laugh every 5 seconds. I miss 5 seconds, gone. The viewers scroll to the next video.
Oh
so
my
it
gosh.
absolutely reflects.
That's intense.
It is, right? You have to deliver that level of extreme kind of speed of delivering value. Otherwise, they just scroll.
So essentially, you have to deliver the quickest instant gratification for the user.
Yeah, that's kind of sad, but it is
Or
true.
shock value.
Yeah, shock value.
Any shock
Right.
value, educational value, celebrity value, anything you can provide that people want, and to do it extremely well and a lot. So that's what I focused on after kind of learning about how the algorithm works, retention works. I focused on creating content that delivered laughs much faster than my peers. I do comedy sketches, so in my scene, I would I would look at like. Lots of examples like Gus Johnson's skits, Trevor Wallace's skits, Churdley's skits. I'd look at all of them and I'd go, how do I deliver more laughs in the same time?
Now, everyone that you just named, are they TikTok comedians or?
Oh no, they're mainly YouTube. They are on TikTok, absolutely, but
Okay.
they're mainly YouTube, and they're the top of the field. They're way better than me.
comedians, and they do sketches.
Sketch mainly, yeah. Sketch
Okay.
comedians on YouTube. Yeah, so I did that. I made my first video. Absolute shite. Nobody watched it. And then I made my second skit. Nobody watched it. Then I made my 10th. Nobody. 20th, 50th, 100th. Nobody watched my
100 videos and
Yes. No one watched my first 100 videos. I exaggerate when I say no one. It's more like
Like a couple
20
hundred views. Okay.
100 views. Yeah.
So
barely
hold
anyone.
on, let's just rewind there.
Yeah.
100 videos on TikTok.
Yes. It was more than 100 as well.
20 average views, 20 per video.
It's bigger than 20. I'd say 100 to like 200-300.
Average.
Yes, and that did nothing. That no followers, no nothing.
Small potatoes. Right?
Small potatoes, yeah. And then I went on, and I remember I made a pretty good video on my 120th. I remember it so well. In fact, you guys, I'll give you the footage to put on screen right now. It was a video where I mixed the Sherlock Holmes slow-mo combat style. Do you know the one
With
I'm talking about?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yes, yeah, that scene. I mixed that with my mom throwing a slipper at me. So it's like she throws the slipper and it goes into slow-mo. I was like, oh, the slipper is flying at 50 meters per second towards my head, 3 degrees, turn your angle to the... So, I did that video.
Oh, so you played off like the Asian mathematical
the
stereotype.
math thing, like calculating the
Yeah.
physics trajectory behind the
Gotcha.
slipper. That video did well. For the first time, I crossed 1 million views on one video, and then I followed up the next one, my 121st video, with an even better skit of the exact same kind of style, and that did good as well. And then it's back to shite, back to nothing for another 100 videos.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it was a solid at least 180 failed videos that nobody watched.
And what is the time frame of those 180 videos that you
It
posted?
would range. Back when I only did TikTok, this was before I started doing YouTube. A video would range from like 15 seconds long all the way to an extremely produced video like the Slipper video, which took ages to film. Ages. If you go on my TikTok channel, you'll see the attempts. I forgot how many times I tried it. The stunt was difficult, right? Because I had my girlfriend behind the camera to throw the slipper, and I was back facing, so I couldn't see. I was facing the other way. I had to jump, swirl in the air, and kick the slipper that she had thrown. That took, I remember, the entire afternoon, just doing it again and again and again, because I kept missing the slipper. So it goes from like a tiny video that maybe takes an hour to produce, all the way to that, which took well over 20 hours to produce, from the writing to the cinematography design to the choreography of the physical actions. It was an action scene, to just straight up trying that bloody slipper so many times and then editing it myself, putting the voiceover in. Yeah, so it ranged a lot before I did YouTube.
At what point did you go, let me go bring my talents over to YouTube
Right,
as well?
so the original strategy was, I'll build 1 million followers on TikTok, then I'll migrate.
Okay.
For the sake of using TikTok's superior organic reach, because I know YouTube, although it is the best content creation platform, no doubt, is absolutely the best, but because of how ridiculously competitive it is and kind of saturated, you know what I mean? Because YouTube, we all know, have 500 hours of video uploaded each minute, so you're competing with ridiculous amounts of content. So my decision was, I'll build 1 million on TikTok, and then I'll try and bring as many as I can, which I brought about 100,000, about 10% over to YouTube. And
So you did hit 1 million on TikTok.
yes, I hit 1 million first, and then I started.
How long did it take you to do that?
Oh, that took... TikTok was way easier because of its reach, but it still took me like 7-8 months, I think.
What? That's fast.
Yeah, do you think so? It's not that fast if you compare
7-8 months, 1 million. That's fast.
Yeah, I've seen accounts do mad things. Like, we're talking about one video getting them 1 million followers. It's
Oh,
mad.
really? Wow.
Yeah.
TikTok is that.
The reach, Mike, you won't believe how good the reach is. It's incredible. Yeah.
Wow.
Today in what's it now? It's August 2021. Today it's not as strong as it was a year ago, but still way superior. Way superior. Yeah, I went onto YouTube, and I remember I started building YouTube, and that's when the content style changed a lot, going from very variable videos from short to long to settling into like a comfortable 2-minute or so time frame, and then my video creation kind of operations were stabilized. I knew I'll take 2 hours to write the script, I'll take half an hour to set up the cinematography and stuff, another half hour to do hair and makeup, costume, and I'll shoot for usually an hour. Usually my videos last an hour, and it's just me. There's no one behind the camera. There's no other actor. There's no director, no scripty. It's just me in a room by myself, or in the public, but or in the outside by myself. And then I would finish, I'd pack up, and I would edit the video and put it up. And that was generally 5 to 8 hours at the time. A video would take 5 to 8 hours from starting writing to finish live on the channel. So that I kept grinding at it, and always.
Were you posting every day on YouTube?
Oh no, I couldn't post every day at that level because I wouldn't be able to work like
Okay.
that. I posted, I'd say 2 or 3 times a week consistently, and they were all skits. I didn't do much of other stuff. I started experimenting with reactionary videos later, but it was mainly skits in the beginning. So I kept grinding at it from video number 122 all the way to video number 220. And 220 is where things got hot, is where, things came. I
On
remember-
YouTube?
On YouTube, yes. And YouTube success.
Wait, hold on. Your 220th video
Yes. Was
on YouTube?
overall.
Overall?
Yeah, overall.
Okay, so
yeah.
how many videos in on YouTube?
At the time, it should have been like 70, 71, 72,
Jeez.
around there.
Okay.
On YouTube, that got hot. I remember this extremely crazy, it's got to be like 3 weeks where I was featured in trending multiple times. I even made it onto the front page of YouTube once. By the front page of YouTube, I mean, if you go into YouTube without previous history or without an account, if you just type youtube.com, I pop up.
Now, did that translate to a lot of views and a lot of subscribers?
Views, yes. In my peak, I was getting 1.5 million to 2 million views a day, every day. And that lasted for at least a month. So, you know, I was
Cha-ching!
For each video, for each new video.
for every day.
For every day.
Yeah, and I remember I was doubling Comedy Central's YouTube channel views, and I was like, yes, I got Comedy Central. I'm going after SNL next. SNL's on 3.5 million a day average. Gee, how they're the celebrities, of course, but
Right.
like to challenge them would be very, very
But
difficult.
they're also a legacy.
Yeah,
what they do,
have
so-
already established a mad
Yeah.
audience. Yeah, so
But that must
that's-
have been surreal for you.
It kind of was.